that it's like a bubble. Those thoughts are like bubbles coming up, and immediately you see those bubbles and you break them. So you notice those thoughts and immediately they disappear, and then you are again in silence. But what I did was I said to myself, I become one with that pain. So let's zoom in, let's go inside that pain. So all my body was like that pain, and then I started to feel this whole pain from inside. So here is the breakthrough video I promised in my last video, because it's quite long explanation, so that's why I decided to make a separate video. So finally a small breakthrough. Not exactly the one that I'm searching for, looking for, this awakening experience, but anyway still quite good breakthrough. And how I got there? I realized that the problem is that I'm too sleepy, that thoughts are not coming into my head, but I'm fading away. I'm going to dreamland, like I explained briefly, that when I'm doing those breathing things, so I'm concentrating on the breathing, then I'm going to dreamland. So the problem is that I'm too sleepy. How I realized it was I made two 30-minute meditations, and first one I also wanted to like be aware, but again I noticed that I'm getting quite sleepy again, so I started to dream, and then I thought, okay, just let's lay down and let's let the mind just go, and then I like slept again. But I was aware of my surroundings. I heard this bell, so 10-minute bell. But then I woke up, did the second meditation, and at the end of this meditation, I started to ask a question. I have done this technique already quite long time ago. I found this technique quite long time ago, but I have done it also like lately, but haven't experienced like this, like I did right now. So the technique is I'm asking the question, what is my next thought now? And then I'm aware. And I did it with open eyes to eliminate this going to dreamland. And I could be quite long time without any thought. It was so surprise for me. And those thoughts that came was exactly about that thing, that, oh, I can be so long without thought. Now I'm thinking. So this realized that, okay, there's something hidden here. So not thoughts are bothering me, but dreams. So those videos, like, so visions. And then I worked with book, and I decided to make 1 hour long meditation by separating it to 6 parts, 10 minutes each. And again, this bell signed me when I need to go to second part. And what I did was first the same technique, 10 minutes, ask the question, what is my next thought? Second was concentrate on the breathing, and third was this is a concentration exercise when you concentrate on a specific part, and I like to concentrate on where lips touch, so you concentrate only on one feeling. And it was really interesting experience, because asking the question, what is my next thought, what I also found that I started to do is as soon as I saw thought coming to my head, I said, I'm noticing you, I noticed, or I said also eliminate, so eliminate that thought. And all this 10 minutes, because usually I lose my concentration on this exercise after 1 minute or so. So maximum that I usually do this is 2 minutes. But right now I went 10 minutes, and for the whole time I was able to catch all thoughts almost at the beginning. So immediately I saw that. I asked the question, what is my next thought? Okay, what is coming up? What is coming up? And when I noticed it, immediately I said, I noticed it, I noticed you, or eliminate, and immediately that thought went away. And usually the same thought generates another thought, and I start to think about it, and this leaves me, then I like getting lost into this those thoughts. But I also got all those other thoughts immediately almost. Actually, it was immediately. Just thoughts which I couldn't get immediately was when I started to think about the same thing again, that like I'm catching those thoughts, or this is a good topic for the video, and then I catch myself, oh, I'm thinking, and eliminate. So it's really interesting, and I have experienced similar thing quite long time ago, but I failed to experience it for many years. That it's like a bubble. Those thoughts are like bubbles coming up, and immediately you see those bubbles and you break them. So you notice those thoughts and immediately they disappear, and then you are again in silence. But back then, thinking about this technique itself for getting into this present moment with thoughts, I got carried away a little bit. But today I was like 2 or 3 seconds carried away only, and then I realized I'm thinking, I noticed it, let's break the bubble. So it was really interesting, and I also could really concentrate on my breathing. I could focus, because like I said in previously 20 breaths I would like to get when I can stay inside the breath. But it wasn't just 20 breaths, but I was completely aware almost all time my nose, so my nostrils. I felt those nostrils, like concentrated on them. It was so easy, and immediately when I saw a thought coming up, I used the same technique that I'm noticing you, I noticed you, and immediately that thought went away. At the end, the second cycle when I did, also concentrating on lips was really good, but I couldn't get the correct like feeling what is happening, although I knew that I'm still aware of what is going on. At the end, the second cycle, this breathing, I started to a little bit again dream. So I opened my eyes, because this breathing is easier to concentrate with closed eyes. You can really feel it. With open eyes it's a little bit harder, but anyway I switched back and forth, open eyes and closed eyes. And two other things really interesting was that I started to feel already before the meditation, I started to feel sick in my stomach, maybe too much sun, like the feeling of throwing up. And during meditation this feeling also came up exactly at the point on the third stage, where I'm aware of my like concentrated on my lips and also aware of my body. And this time I like zoomed in, I made this feeling bigger, like whole, and then I separated into parts and it started to fade away. And at the end also my back started to hurt quite a lot, and I tried the same technique that I zoomed in, make it bigger, but it didn't work because the pain was quite painful. But what I did was I said to myself, I become one with that pain, so let's zoom in, let's go inside that pain. So all my body was like that pain, and then I started to feel this whole pain from inside. It was really interesting experience, like I went inside that pain and this pain was like my whole body, and then I felt it as good as I can. So yes, this was really interesting experience. So small breakthrough that I can silence my mind and be without any thought if needed, and I can catch those thoughts. Let's see if I go back to my regular routine, if I'm still able to do that. But yes, this was one of the aims to come here, to be able to eliminate thoughts, that to be in silence without any thought a little bit longer than just 1 or 2 seconds. So I don't know how long I was able, but I think 5-10 seconds maybe even. But the most important was not the long, how long I'm able to keep my mind clear, but I was able to catch all those thoughts immediately. This is the important part, because then you are not carried away. You immediately catch your thoughts, then you can come back. You catch your thought, you can come back. This is more important than the time of the being without any thought. Anyway, yes, this was the breakthrough or interesting experience. So that's it for this video. I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, smash that like button. Of course, feel free to subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and also follow me in Facebook. And that's it for this video. So this was the thing I wanted to share. And if you got some value out of this, smash that like button in YouTube, also if you're watching in Facebook. And if you're not following my channels in YouTube or in Facebook, you are welcome to follow those. And we will see each other again on the 4th day, when the last day, when I'm leaving. So I then give a quick overview of what this experience was. So anyway, thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.